Hello Aries, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your person on your mind reading, whoever you're thinking about. That is who this reading is intended to be about, and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course, all of that is in the description box below for you. Now we are going to grab a couple of these for some overall energies, then we're going to jump right into your tarot. We are looking at the current energies, the feelings of the person on your mind, whoever you're thinking about. What is their energy towards Aries? That's way too many. What is their energy towards Aries? We have healing, releasing, purifying, or cleansing. And apology, forgiveness, return, or sorry. At the bottom of the deck, I see fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, or fantasize. I'm getting a couple different things here. For some of you, it does look like there is somebody who could daydream about you, or, you know, I feel like them running certain scenarios in their mind. So this could look like picturing reaching out to you and picturing how that conversation would go, or picturing reconnecting with you and envisioning kind of what that may look like or how that could go. There is something about it with that fantasy energy that makes it feel like that there is something here that causes this person to feel like what they are imagining may not be realistic at this time. Now, that could be because of whatever's happened between the two of you. It could be because of this healing and releasing energy, especially if you've started to move on and you've been focusing on yourself and your healing, Aries. This person may feel like you are out of reach now. It doesn't mean that that's true. You know, maybe it is. It just is. This is this person's perspective and how they're viewing this situation. Now, I also feel here with this purifying, cleansing energy and releasing, I feel like for some of you, if this person had some kind of like unhealthy coping mechanism, lifestyle habit, or addiction that was negatively impacting them and or the connection in the past, so like maybe they were drinking very heavily or something of that nature, I do feel like there is something here that this person is working on, like going through some kind of cleanse for. So they could be detoxing from something like that, right? Or removing themselves from certain people or situations. Like I feel like there is something that they are trying to move away from that has had a very negative impact on them. But I also feel like this could be your energy too for some of you, where I feel like this person is viewing you as, you know, moving away from a situation that was negative for you and focusing on yourself, focusing on your healing. So they may just, like I said, feel like you are a little unreachable at this time. Now with this apology, forgiveness, return, I do feel like this is something that maybe they do, you know, think about, fantasize about. Whether they're going to actually do or not, we're going to have to see. So we're going to grab the tarot and see what comes up for you. What is their energy? What is their energy towards Aries? Hold on, Aries, because I just threw it on the floor. Let's see if we can grab it. And we can. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. And this is kind of coming up for how this person is viewing you, Aries. So this person may be viewing you as, you know, being very drained from a situation. They could feel like you tried and tried and tried in the past until it got to a point that maybe you just couldn't try anymore. Maybe it was very draining. Maybe you just got to a point where you were kind of fed up. and very distrusting. They could be viewing you as not trusting them because of that. They could be viewing you as somebody who has their guard up. Maybe somebody who has been through a lot with them. What is the challenge here for this person when it comes to Aries? We have the Nine of Swords. So you have two nines here right next to each other. And, you know, when I get multiple nines, a lot of times it is some kind of indicator that there could be something going on in this person's environment as well. So that could be, you know, a living situation or a work situation or like a friend group or something that is having an impact on them. For some of you, it could also even represent maybe their environment growing up as a child. So there could have been something about their childhood or their, you know, family home or something that still impacts them. Now, I also feel here with these nines that it can be an energy of saying that it's not an energy we can stay. It's something that kind of needs to come to some kind of conclusion. So I feel like whatever energy this person is in right now, they feel like this is not somewhere that they want to continue to be. Give me one more for the challenge, please. Okay, we have the Six of Cups. So this kind of confirms that to me. There definitely could be something from this person's past, maybe childhood here as well. This is very specific, so this is not going to resonate for all of you, but there could have been some kind of loss of, like, either an estranged relationship with a sibling or a loss of a sibling. There could be something like that here, or maybe it's just current conflict and struggles when it comes to a sibling. Like I said, that's a very specific message that is not going to be for all of you, but it's a confirmation for someone here. Now, we have the Temperance as well that just flew out. So we're going to start here. I see the Four of Swords here at the bottom of the deck, definitely indicating a period of silence or separation, no communication or very little. And like I said, with that Nine of Wands, I do feel here that this person is, you know, viewing you as maybe somebody that has been through a lot with them, has put up with a lot, is just very drained of the situation. Somebody that tried and tried and tried until you just couldn't try anymore. And now they view you as still being kind of wounded from them and being guarded and being distrusting. The Nine of Swords here as the challenge. So I do feel like this person is struggling. They may have a hard time sleeping as well. Like I said, for some of you, I feel like they could be trying to like remove themselves from a situation in their environment or detoxing from something here. For others of you, I just feel that someone's just having a very hard time. You know, the Nine of Swords, it can be kind of awakening and realizing certain things that just need to change. It's like, I can't stay where I am anymore. I can't keep living my life like this. And, you know, that's what I feel here. And especially with the Six of Cups, I do feel like this person is very upset about, one, affected by things from their past, but I also feel like this is them reminiscing and spending a lot of time thinking about, you know, you and what has happened with you. The Six of Cups can be an energy of reminiscing, of dwelling on the past. I do feel like this person is kind of living in the past in a sense, and I feel like it's the past with you, but I also feel like it's, you know, their childhood and all these things that I feel like this person has had a hard time healing and releasing. And it's definitely making it difficult for this person to make progress on things because they're constantly thinking about it. So it's definitely bringing the past with them here. Now, with the Temperance coming up here, I do feel like this is a very positive energy for somebody who's trying to break free from, you know, some kind of like obsessive thinking, negative thought patterns, or anything that they've been unhealthily attached to, whether that's friends, family, habits, addictions, all that same energy that we've talked about. The Temperance is kind of the answer to that. You know, it talks about moderation. It talks about bringing something back into balance. And it's also the process of working through something. So it does kind of indicate that this person is in the process of dealing with these things. And even in the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck could indicate, you know, this person going through a period of healing or trying to. Tell me about this Nine of Wands energy. Okay, we have the Death card. I feel like somebody understands why things are the way that they are between the two of you. And especially for those of you, Aries, where you walked away from the situation. I think it's true either way, but especially for those of you who walked away. It's like somebody understands why you did what you did here, or why you had to walk away, or why something is over. Even though I feel like that's not what they want, there is a certain level of understanding and acceptance that is coming up. I also feel like this person feels like you could have really pushed them or tried to encourage them to make some kind of very significant change in their life, whether that is letting go of something or, working on their mindset. I definitely feel like there's something here where this person feels like you did really encourage them to try to make some kind of change or transformation. For others of you, the other way that I could read this is that I feel that there could be this awareness or acknowledgement that something has to change in order for something to come back around. So somebody knows that there is a change that they would need to make prior to trying to move back towards you here. All right. We have the 8 of Cups coming out underneath the 9 of Swords. So, one, like I said, this could be an energy of walking away. I feel like somebody's just having a hard time with this ending, with this separation. But I also feel like it's having a hard time walking away from whatever it is that they're needing to walk away from. The 8 of Cups is a very empowered energy, but it's still difficult to do, right? Tell me about this 6 of Swords. Or the 6 of Cups, I'm sorry. We have the 5 of Cups. So you got a lot of Scorpio energy here. Scorpio season could have been significant for you. Maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio. Yeah, there's a lot of grief, there's a lot of loss, there's a lot of sadness. And I feel like, and there's a lot of regret as well. And this is coming up with that past energy and that sibling energy. So especially for those of you where they are very heavily affected by something with a sibling, I do feel like there could be a level of regret or grief or loss there. For those of you where that's not it and it's just the past, whether that's their childhood, whether that's the past within you, they are still really thinking about that a lot. And it brings up a lot of regret, grief, and sadness for them. Clarifying the Temperance, we have the Lovers. So they are going through the process of trying to heal something, trying to bring something back into balance, trying to work on something here. But they're still feeling a very strong attachment or pull towards you here with this Lover's energy. They feel a very strong bond with you here. But I feel like there's been a decision to try to stay away, try to ignore the pull until whatever this change is here. But we are going to see what this person's next actions are towards you. Okay, we see the Fool card. Somebody may give into that, because I do feel like that a certain level of temptation coming from that Lover's energy. And like I said, even though I do feel like somebody's made a decision that they need to, wait to reach out, the Fool card sometimes can indicate impulsively kind of giving into a certain feeling. And I feel like that feeling is that level of temptation, that pull that they're feeling towards you here. Give me one more for their next actions. Okay. We have the 3 of Cups. So somebody could reach out just wanting to get together, wanting to spend time, wanting to see you. That's kind of what it's feeling like. I do see the Hierophant here at the bottom of the deck, so I do feel like there has been some kind of lessons learned. Somebody may want to come in with a higher level of commitment here, but I do feel like it's somebody just wanting to see you, wanting to be around you. I do feel like somebody's really missing you here. Now the signs I'm seeing for you, I see Sagittarius, Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Pisces, Cancer. Those are the signs I'm seeing in Taurus. Those are signs I'm seeing, but it could be any. It is a general reading. So even if I did not mention a specific sign, the reading can still resonate for you. But that is what I have for you. I do hope that this helps, and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course, all of that is in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you so much for being here with me, and I will see you next time.